Welcome, welcome. Everybody come on in. Find the live here. There I am. Okay. I'll give everybody a few minutes to come on in and get started on our little project tonight. Hope everybody's having a great Friday night. Thank you for joining. There we go. Whew, sorry. I had to wipe the comments off. I couldn't see the... Okay. How's everybody doing tonight? Give me a thumbs up if you're doing great. Tonight we are going to do our little sloth. I came home, I had another project planned for tonight, and then when I got home my order came. Yay, we all know how that is, it's like Christmas. And my sloth was in there. I love this thing. So we are going to do Mr. Sloth. We are going to do him on our 9x12 Grayson board. And when you get a transfer, they come in these clear carrying sheets, and on the back it gives you instructions in English and in French on how to take care of, and it tells you how to prep and peel, how to fuzz, what it means to be fuzzing, how to apply it, how to remove it, how to heat set it if you need to heat set it, like if it's ink or it needs to be, if it's ink and it's on fabric or glass, and then how to clean it. So all your instructions are on the back there. I went ahead and wrote on the back already. I don't just write back when it's got multiple pieces. I always write where each piece goes. This is my little trick I found. I have this iPad, and then I put it on. I put it on the Safari part, and when you put it down, I don't know if you can see that in this dark, but anyway, it lights it up. I'm trying to show you. Oh, you can't see. And then it shows you. You can see where they are, so you'll be able to write where the backs go. Just a little trick. Also, I do not cut my transfers, the backing with my transfers. I cut the transfer itself, and I leave the backing whole. And I do that because it is so much easier, especially when you have a transfer like this that has multiple pieces. So I don't have to stop and collect them all and put them in a little Ziploc bag and hope I don't lose pieces. This all is on, so now I just put it all back in, and then I just take it and put it back in its little carrying case. So I've already cut all of this here except this one little piece. I'll show you. I don't have the new scissors yet. I got my cute little polka dotted ones here. Couture now has their own transfer cutting scissors, and they're teal color. This sound I could do all day long. I love this sound. I don't know what it is about that sound, but get this cut here. Okay. This piece has multiple pieces. And it's kind of hard to see, and it really is kind of hard to see in this night, but each piece has a number now. They didn't used to have numbers. You would have to kind of guess what piece went first, but now they have like 1, 2, 3, 4, so it tells you which one you're going to lay down first. Sorry, if I get you on the screen here. So it makes it so much easier. So we're going to go ahead and get our board ready to go. board. Just took it out of the box this morning. Then we have our fuzzing cloth. These came out on our last catalog. They're wonderful. The side that has the tag on it is the terry cloth, and that's the one you do the fuzzing on. The other side is microfiber, and that's what you do your drying, sorry. So we're going to go ahead and start. We're going to take number 1, which is the, oops, I didn't quite get that one all cut off there. There we go. And I always take the backing off of the transfer. It's just something I got used to doing so it doesn't flip back up and stick to itself. If it does, if you ever happen to have like a bigger transfer, or even the smaller ones, if it happens to flip back up and stick to itself before you've had a chance to fuzz it, don't panic. Take it over, put it in some cool water, and very slowly and methodically pull it apart. Don't pull too hard though, because you can stretch and distort your transfer, and it's not going to be good. These are not, they're not stencils, these are silk screens. So where you see the clearing there, you can see my hand through there, that is a silk screen. They're a little fine microfiber. Put him about here. And I eyeball things. I never measure anything unless I'm doing a customer order. Then of course I want to make sure that it's, you know, even. But when I'm just doing it for fun, for myself, don't. We are going to use brown for the branch. We're going to use gray for the sloth's body. We're going to use fawn for his face and his claws. And then I'm going to use the parakeet and the honeydew for the leaves. I'm going to hot mess them. So, get out my mini squeegee. Brown. These have registration marks too. On the chalkboard, it's okay to use the registration marks because I can always wipe those away. If you're doing it on fabric, you'll want to put like tape or something under there, because if it gets on the fabric or something porous, it's not going to come out. So you're not going to be able to get it off. So, and all it does is it helps you line up your next layer. Put this around on here. You just move it around. It doesn't take very much. You can just move it around. Make sure you get in all the areas. And then you're going to wipe up the excess and put it back in the jar because you don't want to waste this goodness. 3-ounce jar of paste, and it will last you quite a while. Okay, that in there. Then when you lift up, you don't want to lift corner to corner. You want to lift either side to side or up and down. And you want to pull straight up, because if you pull like towards yourself or at an angle, it will cause it to curl. And then you're just going to put that in a little bath of water and let it sit there for a little bit. And then when I'm done with the project, usually when I'm done with my lives, and first thing I do is go to my sink and clean off my transfers. Now I can't layer it, and I'm going to turn my blow dryer on. I'm going to use my blow dryer to kind of dry the chalk quickly. I'm going to use it on a cool setting. It's going to be a little noisy, sorry. Can't see any comments if anybody's saying anything, so here, let me put that down. I hope that's not in view. Okay, so when I get number 2, which is our sloth. Again, don't pull from the corner to corner. Even when you're pulling it off of the back, you want to pull it sideways or up and down. What did you do? I'm going to fuzz. And with the Couture boards, you don't have to fuzz as much as if it was, you know, one that wasn't. So, again, I'm going to line up my little. They have the little things here to line this up. I'm going to be able to see them. They're kind of dark. Brown on a black chalkboard is not easy to see, so bear with me. Hold please. It's raining. Renee would say, rainy. Hold please. Now if anybody's saying anything, I can't see any comments. They're not showing up for some reason. Any other time they would be. Close my chalk up here. You just want to make sure there's no air bubbles. I'm going to use the Storm for the body. I went in and mixed these all up before I started the live, so you didn't have to sit and watch me mix them all up. We have little stir sticks, and then we just stir them up, and you want it to be like a cake. I like mine to be like a cake batter consistency. Just scrape it down and make sure it's on all of the silk screen. Taking off the excess. And then we're going to pull straight down. And put that in the little water bath. Sorry, checking something out, making sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. So, my little sloth. Oops, I don't get it right there. I need cute. Okay, again with the blow dryer. Number 3, his face. Oh. Okay, then we're going to put his face on here. This one doesn't have registrations. You just kind of line it up inside the close up my gray here, my Storm. And then we're going to open up our Fawn. load up my squeegee, and then apply it, and then scrape off the excess. My finger, there we go. Again, straight up and down or across, but never corner to corner. Oh, looky. Excuse me. Been dealing with asthma all day, and okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do his feet now because it's the same color. Better dry his face before I knock this in here. Oh, oh please. Okay. Okay, I'm not quite sure how his feet are supposed to go on, so so I'm gonna cheat and look in the book. Okay. I don't know. We'll see. See if this looks right. No, I kind of got him off. His feet are now on his legs. Can you see that? Oh well. It's fixable. Anything you do is fixable. Okay, we'll just go on. I'll fix it later. Oops, I have to come on with that one. My scissors go right there. Okay. Get our leaves all fuzzed up here, and then we're going to do the hot mess. I have it the right way. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do honeydew and parakeet, and we're going to do the hot mess. So we're just going to take some parakeet and some honeydew. I'm going to do the honeydew first because it's a lighter color. You just tap it down, just put some on there sporadically. Same with the parakeet. Oops. Then you're going to take your mini squeegee and just run it over the silk screen area. And put parakeet because it's the darker color. Again, side to side, up and down. I'm just going to fuzz this on my leg really quick. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get rid of my scrape them off with my nails. These are my registration marks from earlier. Normally I would, my Q-tips, I don't know where they're at, I would take them and get rid of them. Okay. Again, just scrape that over there. Okay, I'm going to dry this really quick so I don't stick my finger in it like I'm known to do. So far, corners off. Try to keep my corners on there when I'm doing anything so I don't damage them. And then we're going to do our no worries, no hurries, or no hurries, no worries, sorry. I'm going to do it in our bright white. What is going on with this? Always when I'm doing a live, things can't go right, but I'm used to it. Okay, let me get these closed up and put away. And I'll just mix that in pretty soon. And I have my tub of water just down there, and I just put it in there. When I'm done here, I will clean those all off. Use my multi-purpose tool here, with the hockey stick, to stir this big tub of white here. Kind of sad that these went away, but oh well. Okay. Load up our squeegee once more. Straight across. Oops. On the floor. Uh-oh. then we're just going to scrape off the excess. And the peel and reveal. Maybe. I hate picking at it with my nails, but sometimes it cut the wood. And remember, when you peel, peel side to side and straight up. Maybe. Okay, and I got a little bit off of my transfer, but that's no big deal. We can get that cleaned right up. You can kind of see, maybe if I can get it in the screen, where I got it off of the, we're just going to get that cleaned up. I'm going to take a Clorox wipe to do that. I don't use these very often. I know a lot of people do. I do use them on the back of my transfers when I'm cleaning if I've fuzzed a really lot and then there's a lot of fuzz on the back because it helps get that fuzz off and the stickiness back. But I try not to use them too much on my transfers. I do use them on my boards and my squeegees and things like that. But just like that, that boo-boo was gone. Okay. No hurries, no worries. Other than the feet being on like his kneecaps, I think I did a pretty good job. Hope you guys enjoyed my live. It was exciting to do. I do lives on my business page on Sunday nights at 6:30 Pacific time. All my information was in the description of this live. If you guys have any questions, feel free to get with me and I can answer anything for you. Everybody, have a great night. Enjoy.